Yes.
because I couldn't get, they wouldn't fit my waist. But now I can get into medium. But I mean, I haven't deliberately dieted or anything of that sort. I just, because I'm on low cholesterol, low potassium, and type 2 diabetes diets.
Yes. Yeah.
I said to the nurse, I said, what's this? I said, according to the low cholesterol diet, I should eat X, Y, Z. But according to the low potassium diet, I can't eat X and Y. And according to the diabetic diet, I can't eat Z. So what am I supposed to do? And she just shrugged her shoulders and laughed. She didn't know either. Oh, she hadn't got a clue. These dietitians, they tell you what you can't eat, but they don't tell you what you can.
It's not fair, is it?
I'm only supposed to have 150 grams of potato a day.
Is that all? Is that what they tell you?
Yeah.
Do you stick to it?
And if you think about it, that's only one medium-sized potato.
It's 4 ounces.
Yeah.
5 ounces. Oh, it's nothing.
I can't have, I'm not supposed to eat fish cakes unless they're homemade fish cakes.
Oh, I'll do those for
But how
you.
many fish cakes can you make with one potato?
Yeah, good point, actually.
Yeah, probably 1 or 2 fish cakes.
Yeah.
Very small.
Yeah, half fish and half... Ah, here comes a
No,
policeman.
I buy ready-made fish cakes because I haven't got a gas cooker that works, you see. I was using it to making toast one day, and while I was standing there, I suddenly saw a sheet of flame shoot up the back, so I immediately disconnected it and started using the microwave. And that's what I do
So
now. I
you
buy
use the
ready-made meals for the microwave.
Yeah, lots of people do only just use
Although I
microwave.
have I've got an electric oven, I've got a halogen oven, I've got an electric hot plate. I use the hot plate, but I haven't used the ovens. I've got 2 brand new ovens indoors, which I've never used.
But the ready-made meals are so good now, aren't they, really?
Well, you see, we've got a Morrison's,
Tesco's best.
an Aldi's, and an Iceland.
Right.
And I buy most of my ready-made meals from one of those 3. And I've never tried the farm foods. We have got one, but it's a little way to walk. And I can't walk quite as well as I used to.
No, I think you look amazing. I think you look good.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
but I've always been lucky. I have never, ever looked my age.
No.
Unlike Barry.
When I booked for,
Barry.
He was born an old man.
when I,
No, he
when,
actually he wasn't. He looked good, didn't he, for a long time? But his
when I
lifestyle shows
when I
on his
booked
face.
I booked for the Royal Mews trip.
Oh yeah.
I've been on 8 different trips so far, but I booked for the Royal Mews, which is at the end of next month. And the girl behind the counter said, well, that'll be £27.25, please. I said, no, it won't. And she said, pardon? I said, no, it won't. Move along one. I said, it says there, OAP, 25.25. Well, I didn't think you qualified.
Oh.
She genuinely thought I didn't qualify.
So what you gave her was a gold ring.
No, I didn't. I just stood up and curtsied.
Oh dear. Oh.
I know, it's good to get out and about, isn't it? So,
Oh, yes.
how long does it take to get down to London then, from where you are?
What time did we get to Buckingham Palace on Tuesday?
Oh, you went to Buckingham Palace
Yes,
on
I've been
Tuesday?
over. I went into Buckingham Palace on Tuesday.
Was
I went
it good?
over the staterooms and saw
Yes.
the diamond,
Oh yes.
the diamond
yes.
exhibition. You see,
Yes.
that was why I wanted to go to see
Yeah.
the
See
diamond.
that the diamond's the main
Actually,
thing,
we're
wasn't
going
it?
in October to see
And-
the diamond.
And I went and I bought the book on diamonds,
Yes,
which is
yeah.
well, actually I bought 2. They do. There's a small one which is just under £10, which is about the actual exhibition.
Yes.
And then there's a large one listing the various items of
Oh, yes,
diamond
it's proper
jewellery going back to Queen Victoria, and that was £60. But I was determined to have that. I went into Smith's when I saw it was coming out. I said, "Do you think you could get me this?" "Oh, I don't know whether we can get it or not." And I said, "Well, either you can or you can't. I'm not going to give you £60 in advance if you can't get the ballet book. I'll wait."
Yes.
Did you see the Queen's diamond you were telling me about that she wore at the Jubilee?
Yes.
Oh, good. The
The Cullinan, yes.
Yes.
The Cullinan pair.
And how much was that? Did you say was worth?
Well, they estimate that the brooch that she wore with the square cut and the pear drop, which total just under 160 carat, is they think that is the most expensive piece of private jewellery that she's got.
Amazing.
And when you consider that she's got a brooch with a pink diamond in at the centre, she's got a beautiful diamond necklace that the Nizam of Hyderabad gave her when she was Princess Elizabeth.
So is that bigger than the Koh-i-Noor, or is that, you know, the one that's in the
No,
Crown Jewels?
the Cullinan 1 and Cullinan 2 are larger than the Koh-i-Noor.
Oh, really?
Cullinan 1 and 2 are in the Crown Jewels.
Yes.
Cullinan 1 is the heart shape in the sceptre.
Yes.
That's, I think they said that's 530 carat. But it's about that round. And about that. And it's pure.
Yeah.
See, it's what they call of the first water. If you put it in a glass of water, you wouldn't see it.
God, fantastic.
That is, isn't it?
And all of the Cullinan stones are the same.
Yeah.
And she wears 3 and 4. Yes, 3 and 4. She wears 3 and 4 as a brooch.
Yeah.
And she wore it at the Diamond
The
Jubilee St Paul's Cathedral.
Oh, right.
She had it on then, but she was in a pale green and it didn't show up very well. Really, to show that, she should have had something this colour, darker thing. And that would have really shown up then, but it is a beautiful brooch.
Yeah, lovely.
I haven't finished reading the book yet, I'm only about halfway through. But I've got all sorts of books on the Queen's jewels, tiaras, the imperial eggs, Easter eggs from Fabergé.
Wonderful.
And,
I went to an exhibition a few years back. It must have been probably about 7 years ago, and saw all the Fabergé eggs and the tiaras and things. It was wonderful. Is it the same?
well, you wouldn't have seen all of the imperial Easter eggs because a percentage of them have never left Russia.
Oh, right.
A very large percentage of them are still in America. The Queen has 2.
Are they trying to get them back?
The Russians have actually bought 4 or 5 of them back. Recently, one of the oligarchs, as they call them, paid, I forget how much, between 10 and 15 million for about. They bought the Lily of the Valley egg. I can't remember them. You'd love the book because they list every one of them. And they've got an enlarged photograph in each one. Because when you consider that the largest one is only about that big, and it opens, and inside inside one of them that's only about that big, there's a miniature coronation coach.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
Oh,
amazing.
it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Just stunning.
But they did actually. It took them anything up to 3 years to design and make. The most expensive one was one I think it was the last one that Alexander III bought, and he paid 100,000 gold rubles for it. Now a gold ruble was.
And when would that have been?
Well, in the 1800s of something, and a gold ruble was actually worth £4, £4.
Yes. That is an amazing
The equivalent
amount
of
money.
4 English sovereigns.
Yes.
So if you imagine he paid £400,000 for it,
Yes, yes.
well, if you multiply that by 250,
Yes,
that's about what it would cost
yes,
today. Well, actually, it would cost me even more, but
yes, yes.
that was what he paid for it then.
That is amazing.
Mike's going to take a picture.
100,000 times 250 times 100,000.
Yes.
About 200. About what would that be? 25 million.
Yes.
And that was the equivalent of what he paid
Yes.
then.
Yes. Just unbelievable.
But if you
the wealth was
then,
just
if you then,
ridiculous, wasn't it?
if you then think what it would cost now, it's even fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
I mean,
Well, you
if
can't even
anybody,
imagine, you can't imagine what it was.
if there was a jeweller around that could actually make it now,
Yes.
I don't know whether there is.
No, probably not. That's true. But you've been quite busy there. Yeah. Have you been busy all
You haven't seen inside her shop, have you, Chris?
Come and have a look, obviously.
Got to go and have a look inside Beverly's shop.
Come and have a look.
Yes.
I'll go and put it away.
The best cake maker in the whole of the South Coast.
Oh, you have love cake, are you?
You might never know.
She hasn't tried her hand against me.
Oh yes, of course, he's another chef.
Of course,
Yes.
yes. Actually, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, he's very good with his pastries.
Right, well, Michael,
There you are now.
just have to listen to
No, well, this is only once in a lifetime.
knowledgeable.
Of course it is.
The hours. Pardon?
Does he live alone?
Yes.
Well, again, that is partner died. I didn't know, so I didn't like to ask.
Alcoholism.
Oh, was it? Well, no, he doesn't like drinking
His,
then.
no, he never did.
No.
Bernard was the one for the thing.
Yeah.
He always said that. He said, Mum used to say to me
So is
all
his
the
daughter.
time,
I
and,
had one for
and,
the
his,
drink.
and me, his daughter-in-law, but he said that Mum used to say, Chris, when will you stop spending all day in that library? Yeah, nothing but mad on books. It's all you ever interested in. Books, books, books. He said, it's either that, Mum, or else I'll be down the pub spending all my money on drink like Bernard.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
A truth there.
Yeah, it is.
Look at my white legs. You could dazzle.
They are. They're on film.
I never show my legs.
I don't show mine. That's why I'm not wearing a skirt. My horrible legs. I hate my horrible legs.
So white.
Oh, I can turn it off now.